All right, we are live with another Humanity Hub community stream. I am here with my co-host CJ. How are you doing today, CJ?
I am doing great today, Austin. How are you?
I am also doing great, and more excited than usual because it just so happens that Humanity came out on Xbox yesterday, and we have a ton of people participating in the game, streaming the game for the first time, and I'm getting a deja vu of some of the excitement I've had with the PlayStation Plus launch as well.
Completely. It feels almost very similar to a year ago when we were watching people stream the game and kind of go through the first areas of puzzles, and we're seeing more and more people on Xbox join the user stages community and play through those stages as well. So it's very, very exciting. Really happy to bring Humanity to a whole new audience of players, the Xbox players, and happy to see some of those players joining our community of stage creators as well. It's fantastic.
Yeah, especially on Xbox, because I believe we have there are some achievements tied to the community section of the game, right? So if you're looking for some easy achievements, or actually there's some hard achievements, if you, I believe you have to complete a hard stage, right, in order to receive a specific achievement.
I think you have to complete more than that. It's like 20 hard stages or something like that. You have to do quite a few of them in user stages. So yeah, we did add some user generated content related achievements to the Xbox version, including making your first stage and uploading it to the community, and then playing community made stages. So I'm really happy about that, because we didn't have that on PlayStation or Steam, and I'm hoping it encourages more people to try out the amazing library of stages that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because hopping into the community stages after you finish story mode is like playing a new game. So totally recommend people try to hunt those achievements. And if I know Xbox players, I know they like to achievement hunt and build up that gamer score that they've had for years.
That's right.
I have some friends like that, so...
yeah, I didn't even think about this too. I had a friend message me and thank me for the achievements on Xbox, and because he does the Microsoft rewards, and apparently getting achievements like counts towards
you get
credits.
Discounts, right?
You get discounts. So there's actual like monetary value to the achievements in Humanity, I suppose.
Yeah, that's cool. You can earn money by playing Humanity. Whether it's $1 here or there, but you're playing a video game, and it's a great game at that, right? So,
it's true.
All right. Shall we hop into it? Let's check out some community-made stages from new and old creators. We have a ton of new creators right now, which is awesome to see. So let me switch over here. Bloop. There we go. So yeah, here's the stages we love, and as you can see, some of our premier stages are getting a lot of love. Thousands of plays on Cross Jump. We have a Frogger stage here, which I played earlier, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
But yeah, definitely hop into the library section as well, where we have plenty of curated playlists in addition to you can find the newest stages there as well, right? So if you're almost like if you like to play games like Mario Maker and you just don't know what's going to come up next, right? You can hop into New Arrivals and check that out as well.
It's a little bit of a Wild West.
Yes.
That New Arrivals list, right?
Yeah. And it's moving pretty quickly right now for new.
It's moving extremely quickly right now, but there's a lot of good stuff in there already. I'm really kind of amazed that we're getting so many stages at this early period of launch on Xbox. Very, very happy about it. There are a lot of really interesting first stabs at creating a stage, and I kind of can't wait to see how some of these creators develop and what their second and third stages are. And as people get further into the story mode and more mechanics are introduced that you can then use yourself to make stages in story mode, like I'm super excited about just seeing the output like in the next couple of weeks from some of these folks. It's great.
Yeah, and I'm very excited to see who becomes those avid creators, right, that really just push our curated playlist and come really hone their craft, right? Like I see that we have Sean here, Let's Go Seth, who's also been working on a lot of new stages recently that we'd love to play. So, and I think every creator kind of brings their own style and their own thought process when it comes to creating a stage. So the more creators, the merrier, and the more unique stages that we'll have and new ideas. Every time we try out some new community stages for the first time, we get blown away or think of something we've never really considered in the humanity puzzle solving aspects, right? So
Yeah, completely.
anyways, let's hop into a stage. So X marks the spot is our celebratory playlist with X related stages, right? So let's hop into some of these. We can maybe show off the gear stage to kick things off.
They're X or box or Xbox related stages. Thematic list for sure. Oh, and shout out to Hesh Needs Candy joining us. They were having an issue with the Xbox version that we are hopefully about to solve, but we had a temporary workaround with user icon, gamer pick icons. But hopefully that'll be fixed in a patch very shortly here.
Yeah. Trying to get that patch out ASAP.
Yes, it is in certification.
So
if any Xbox players out there tried to boot the game and are not able to, check our Twitter account for a solution, a temporary workaround on that.
So I will admit I have solved this stage, so I don't know if I want to speedrun it and spoil it for everybody, but yeah, Humanity, Stage Creator, and this just goes to show how detailed you can get in Stage Creator with our Gears of War like logo skull in the background. If you are brand new to Humanity, you're like, what is all this stuff I've never seen? Just some things to look forward to, and if you hop into community stages, you know, you might come across that sooner than later. We have the others that are weaponized and are not friendly to us, so we gotta be careful here as we play Vampire Survivors-esque stages, action stages.
Yes. Yeah, but your humans there have guns.
Yes.
So they have their own armaments.
Those are some pretty big guns. Now I don't look at it.
It's true.
So our goal is to get the Goldie into this Goldie goal, which is hiding by this turret, which is also not friendly to us. Or this, yeah, I guess the shade of the machines here kind of tell you what's friendly and what's not. This we can pick up. You know what? Maybe I'll show off that real quick because that might be something new players might not be familiar with here.
That's
I can
true.
get over there easily now.
User Carnage, welcome on in, saying Doggo needs a gun. Well, yes, I agree. But the Doggo can't do it themselves, right? You're leading the people, so really you're giving the people guns.
I might have to refresh my chat. Not this message. All right. Oh, can I make it over? I already failed. Yes, I was not careful. But yeah, see if you can get that Goldie to this Goldie goal. I have already solved it, so we'll keep it spoiler free here.
You take control of that friendly turret there, and then you can shoot back.
Yeah.
At your enemies. It's really fun.
You definitely amplify your firepower with that turret. It goes pretty hard.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna check out some stages I haven't played yet. X Push is actually made by you, CJ. So
That's right.
Perhaps if I get stuck here, you can help me out here.
You're not going to get stuck. I only make easy stages, Austin, for the most part, except for Take the L.
Take the L, yeah. Well, there's a recent stage you made that I had some issues with. I think we played it on stream.
I guess maybe I don't only make easy stages, but this one's easy, I think. Just kind of an X pattern here that you are using the follow command to push this large block through this maze.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I've never quite seen something like this. We're like limited to be inside these pushable blocks pretty much the whole time, at least as far as I know.
The whole time you're stuck. Yeah. No other commands.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I guess we have to be careful and aware of our surroundings here, so they don't fall into the pits.
It's true.
Yeah, there was a stage you made in the spring stage jam. That was kind of tricky. Which, by the way, we do host stage jams for all of our new Xbox players. And I think we're going to announce a new one next week, so stay tuned on that as you get acclimated to Humanity. Kind of like a game jam. And I guess next week's theme is very close to a game jam, so...
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Oh, shoot. Did I mess up? Not quite yet.
I think maybe.
Uh-oh. I did mess up. Alright. See you, humans. We'll get one more go here.
I think we had played some stage on stream that used a variant of this kind of thing. And then towards the end, I was wondering if you could make a part of a level where when you pushed like a pushable block structure like this on top of it, that it would like disappear or trigger something else. So kind of playing around with a bunch of different concepts here.
Yeah, this is a really cool concept, and I feel like it can definitely be built on. You can change the shape of this apparatus or the square in the middle here, right? To kind of create different puzzles as well. All right, I wasn't paying attention, and I forget where the floor is. I think, okay.
You may have to back up. Yeah, there you go.
Took a risk.
Took a risk, but it paid off.
Get a little distracted when I'm actually chatting at the same time.
Totally. There we go.
Cool. Hopefully we're in the clear here. Okay, looks like we have to.
So.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I think we can just walk right into this one. Okay.
Yes, you can just walk right into this one.
A little sketchy because I see that we have those coupon code lines in the middle. Yes. That's a little worrisome.
You do, yeah, but then the pushable blocks fall into a nice pattern there.
That scared me. You could have definitely gone for a troll there and crushed me.
I could have. Yeah. Yes, I could have gone for a troll.
A Kaizo moment.
Yeah. I think I had seen a level where there was a goal right underneath like a solid block, and I thought that was kind of a fun concept too. So, I don't know.
Very cool. So that is, what was that? X? Was it actually
X push?
X push. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. X marks the spot.
X marks the spot.
That could have been a playlist
Classic.
name.
Yeah.
All right. I like the symmetry we have going on here.
This is good. Yeah.
Got silver Shibas.
Ah, one of my favorite skins there. Only a limited number of Shibas too.
And it looks like we're gonna have to
Coming out of that
real-time place turn commands here. One thing we could do if we wanted to take some time to think, we can create this holding pattern. I finally remembered it.
Holding
after
pattern.
multiple streams. I like to call them insurance loops. Let's see.
And you have a small enough group there that I don't think you're going to lose any humans.
That's nice.
Which is nice. Normally, if you have them walk back and forth like that, if you have too big of a group, the RNG will kind of push people to the next block, and they'll kind of walk off on their own.
All right, if you press Y on your Xbox controller, it should bring up this free look camera. And as you can see, so we have this block in the middle on a switch, which keeps our goal open. So we are going to need a block in the middle to actually solve this puzzle. Also, this is not a number goal, which means we might... I wonder if we need an actual feed, right? Flow.
Yeah, maybe. Where are we going to get that from? Although I think you can set that flow pretty low.
Set the flow low. Oh, right. So we could just maybe walk into it.
So I think you can set it to 1 person per second, which solves that really quickly. I'm kind of wondering if that block that is going to disappear once you push a block on top of that block switch, if that's going to like reveal...
Oh, these are all connected. Okay.
Reveal a door with humans. That is so cool.
Oh, this is that just blew my mind. I'm like, oh, this might be simple, but it's a little more complicated now that they're all connected here.
Yeah, and that's something that's not in the campaign, the story mode. You don't have blocks that are separated by squares connected in this way. Like when you have pushable blocks that are connected, they're usually in one structure, like a 3-block structure, but not spaced out like this.
Interesting. Oh, I just crushed a Goldie. Whoops.
Oh no, did you?
I did, yeah.
Oh no. How are you going to get 2 pushable blocks on there?
This is interesting. Okay.
This seems, yeah.
I need to clean up my commands. It's stressing me out.
Got a little bit of a command soup thing.
Yeah.
There, yeah. Okay. So, oh, you already have some humans kind of walking off in there, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Their own
Grab that
way.
Goldie. It was
Yeah,
enamored
it
by
just
this giant Goldie.
I guess you don't need both switches pushed down.
No.
No, okay. I thought you would need both down, but you don't. In fact, I think one blocks off the exit. The goal.
Blocks off the... Okay.
Maybe? I think.
Can I push this? Okay. What was in there?
Yeah, it just blocked off the
Right.
exit with a glass. Okay.
Oh, so there was nothing in there. That's kind of... Or was
There's
there?
nothing in there. Okay.
That's kind of weird. Oh, I wonder if it has to do with the puzzle. It's kind of intriguing. I wonder when that is. So there shouldn't be a constant flow, which means we might be able to just kind of waltz in there.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, crush another Goldie. I am not sparing my Goldies.
Oh no. Well, it's not a Goldie goal. It's fine.
See if I have enough here.
Okay.
Get in there.
So now you can just walk in.
Let me see if I need to have a high enough flow here, just in case.
Okay.
Go on, Goldies.
Hey!
Alright.
The Goldies didn't go in.
No Goldies. I am not a star player here, but feel free to give that a go. And oh, they're walking in now. That's interesting.
Oh.
They became sentient for a moment. They did not want to listen to me.
Yes. They wanted to just stand around by the wall.
Welcome in, Texum. Hope you're doing well.
Texum.
One of our seasoned veteran creators at this point.
Yes. You'll find a lot of their stages. Well, I think some of their stages are in the Goldie Awards nominees list.
Yeah.
And so you can play some of them there. And then if you click on their username, you can find their other stages. A really great amount and variety of stages from Texum.
I'm going to make this. I want to go for it. All right.
I don't think you're going to make it. Oh, wow.
Somewhat. All right, it's a
Kind
Goldie
of.
goal. We'll be okay. I hope. Mystery
What is
box.
going on here? Okay, mystery box over here.
We're going to get fed into this area. What is going on here?
That's one thing I kind of wish when you pressed free look, if you could see the path of motorized blocks, that would be nice. Nice addition.
That would
Maybe
be,
that would be spoiling too much.
But yeah,
on
it
a
could
level like
spoil.
this.
I'm thinking of it's actually a Let's Go Seth stage. I think they're in the chat. It was that spring stage. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I
Do you
wasn't
have
sure
to
if it was
put
going
this block on top of the motorized block?
Yeah, I think so. So I've got to time it a little bit. But I remember it was pretty nerve-wracking, and there's something about that that I didn't know where the motorized block was going to go. To the point where I was, oh, oh, you have to be pretty quick on this. All right, I'll give this one more try.
This is a devious level.
Yeah.
This is a pretty devious stage. Pushable fan block. Also not, I don't think this one's used in the story mode at all.
Pushable fan block.
Oh, maybe?
Maybe?
I'm sorry. There's one stage that uses it that I can think of. Generally not.
Oh, why did I don't know, I just went off the goal. But, yeah, especially, maybe less so pushing vertically, right? I know that I can think of some horizontal off the top of my head.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the pushing, the fan that is directed up.
Yeah.
I can think of one stage that uses that. Towards the end of the yellow core.
Okay. Oh, that's
Which are
right. Yeah.
the cores are the bosses in Humanity. I don't know if anybody here has been playing the Xbox version. Have you gotten to a boss stage yet? Because we have bosses in Humanity. Some of them are just puzzles that'll kind of test you on what you have learned so far in the game, and then we have some more action-oriented, twitchy boss type stages as well,
which are super cool when you first come across it.
Yeah, like
or even if you replay it.
Bosses, yeah.
All right, so we are gonna have to speedrun this mystery box, I suppose.
Indeed. Oh, thanks for the follow, Hesh.
Thank you. Which, by the way, we do stream this Humanity Hub every week. We check out new community stages, typically on Wednesdays. Wednesdays U.S. time.
But not this week. This week's
yeah,
Friday,
special
obviously.
Friday.
And then next week we're doing a special Tuesday stream.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah, our team is going to be traveling the next few weeks, so a little bit different of a schedule. Come on. Get it. Okay.
This is so cool.
You don't see this too often.
No. I think the only other time I can remember this is there was the Kurosho Punch stage that kind of used this.
It's kind of a hard mechanic to keep with, especially depending on how tricky the creator gets with it.
Yeah. I'm kind of looking ahead here to see what you're going to have to do. It's looking tricky.
Yeah. I also want to make sure I don't push it too far. Okay.
Ooh. Right. Yeah, and stages like this can really only be found in user stages. There's nothing like this in the story mode. Although it definitely helps to have gone through at least a little bit of story mode.
Yeah.
To kind of get the core mechanics, because this right here is using the follow command, which isn't introduced in the game until pretty late, like sequence 5 or 6.
It might be 6, I want to say. But yeah. And a lot of creators are going to try to
so close.
They'll have concepts in mind typically from the story mode, right, when it comes to creating puzzles.
Yeah.
And story mode will kind of introduce at an ideal pace these new mechanics to you and new ideas. Also, I need to probably gun it. Uh-oh. I'm about to miss the bus. Go.
There we go. All right.
No. Oh, no. I will come back to this one, but yeah, a very timing-oriented and patience type of level here.
That's a fun level, yeah.
Cool concept. Mystery box. Okay, and oh yeah, by the way, we do have, well, today is the last day of the May Stage Jam. Looking forward to our July Stage Jam, but we'll probably leave this playlist up because we do have a lot of players checking out story mode for the first time, right? And these are story mode remixes. So typically, yeah, if you're playing story mode first, you're going to be familiar with these stages, and some of our top creators came up with cool renditions of existing story mode stages, right, CJ? I love this 100 Years Later stage from Coach OT, for example.
Yeah, this is a fun take on the very first stage in Humanity. Adding some different jump mechanics to the puzzle, and yeah, looking a lot different. It's sort of a ruined cliff area. I love the take on this.
Yeah, super
Coach
cool.
OT. Yeah, and I think the stage remix stages are probably a good place if you're a little bit through the story campaign, the story mode, and you're dipping your toe into user stages. These will be a little bit familiar, but introduce some new mechanics maybe that you didn't see, and it's a good place to kind of get your feet wet with user stages. Or if you're a stage creator, like remixing a story mode stage is a good place to get started, because you're already familiar with how that stage looks or what the puzzle is, and then you can kind of build on it from there.
The Blue Core remix.
Yeah, that's a really fun one. Yeah, the remix of that stage.
So yeah, definitely
some good
check
stages
that out.
in this list. Some really good stages.
There might be some new ones in here. Maybe we can check out one later. But Switch Hitter X, I have not played yet.
Oh, I have not played that one either, from Takanebe.
Okay, I think we want to check out some of our newest stages from our newest creators, right?
We do. So I cheated a little in moderating some stages from the new arrivals, which is filled with folks making stages, which is awesome. But I wanted to make sure we had some interesting first stages to play during the stream. So that's what this list is. Unfortunately, if you are a regular player and you go into user stages, you won't see this playlist, but you will see these stages in new arrivals. This one's called The Overgrow. These are all stages from new Xbox players. So The Overgrow is from an Xbox user.
This is pretty cool for a new creator, right? Like, this is what we
I
like
know,
to see.
as a first stage, right?
This reminds me, yeah, I mentioned we had Deja Vu. But same thing happened kind of like with our PlayStation launch. Like, people that just, the creator heads, right? The people that love like user-generated content or just like to create things. You can definitely tell right when they get into Humanity, and this is the first thing they do, right? They probably haven't finished story mode. It's just that they have a knack for this kind of thing, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Hesh says, "Are you serious? They made this in a day?" Yep, they sure did. Actually, it's kind of surprising. You hop into Stage Creator and you just sort of start building stuff. It's sort of amazing what you can do in a little bit of time. Like, it doesn't really take all that long with the tools. The tools are fairly simple to get your head around, and making something like this isn't too bad. Now you're doing exactly what I did when I started this stage. I was like, there's got to be something inside this building. There's not.
Yeah, it's a vacant building waiting for a business or home to move in. Probably business with these windows, but
yeah. And I like that this is only a turn stage as well. This has, some nice pathing. Pretty simple, I think, but the complexity of the layout and the buildings here are just, really interesting.
Oh, this is
and of course, when making a building like this, you can cut and paste things in the editor. So I don't know if this creator had to make each one of these buildings by hand, or if they were able to cut and paste certain sections together.
I just want to mention, I like to, when I play Humanity by myself, I like to take screenshots and stuff like that, right? So I think this is a cool shot right here, right, with the trees.
That is a very cool shot. Yeah, that may be our video thumbnail.
It could be our
for
thumbnail.
The stream replay. But yeah, some of the little touches here, like the climbable wall inside the pool there, really nice, for sure. And yeah, these like pathways and using the foliage, like the grass and the thicket and the trees. Yeah, it really, for a new creator, I totally agree, Texum. This is good.
Yeah, this is cool.
Good.
I like to call stages like this journey stages. I think we've kind of recently coined that term. Just
Yep.
not necessarily the journey stages can be harder, but tend to be like a bit longer and using like the full scale of the stage and more like traditional just turn stages, stuff like that, right?
Yeah. I mean, another thing to point out here for a new creator, the fact that they changed the theme to the city.
Right.
And I think the soundtrack is not Thrive, which is also another thing. Like anybody's first stage always uses the default theme and Thrive as the default music.
Which, by the way, if you are a new creator, you definitely want to go through story mode as well, because you'll unlock new skins and themes, or I guess more so new skins, right, for your
new skins
for
for
your
the
stages.
humans. Yeah.
I think we'll eventually win this war.
I think you will too.
So Goldie. One thing you can usually see if there's a Goldie in the stage, or cheat by looking here, and if you see a circle around a Goldie, you could be like, all right, I will not go into that goal yet. I need to find that hidden Goldie. But,
no Goldie here.
Yeah,
very
cool.
impressive map.
And like this isn't the most like you mentioned, not really like a super tricky puzzle or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like I had a lot of fun just going through here, snapping some screenshots or whatever it may be.
Yeah,
I love the aesthetics of humanity and just kind of chilling out, checking it out.
Definitely. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, for a day one creator,
Yes.
pretty good.
Love to see it.
Pretty impressive stuff.
If that's a day one creator, it's very likely we're going to see them again, right?
I hope so. I really hope
Yeah.
so. Got to put them on our watch list for sure.
Oh, I guess I didn't need to go back to the library, but we'll check out our next stage here.
Okay.
And by the way, if you are new, you can, if you like a
away.
creator, for example, here we'll go back to Jam here. You can see what any other stages they made. They are a day one creator, so we're not going to see other stages, but you can sort of buy clear rate, newest, if you want to see some of the easier stages they may have created, right? But yeah, it's an easy way to follow a creator that you enjoy. Okay.
Show Goldie the way 1.
Total Mercy.
This might also be a journey stage as well. I think
Oh, very cool.
this may fit that bill.
I like the look of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, even a maze to start. Traditional maze.
A maze to start. But, of course, you know that you have the jump command. You can just jump over those walls.
Oh. You know what? Let's utilize that. This is humanity.
Which I'm like, oh, this is probably something that this creator did not intend.
Yeah. I kind of.
But you can jump over the walls.
This is my favorite maze. Love it.
Yeah.
Not intended, but I like the cheese here. Just it looks super funny to me. We're breaking the 2 dimensions of a maze, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And as a creator, you know, you work on a stage for so long and you have a particular solve in mind and you upload the stage and then you watch our stream and we cheese it and you're like, ah, crud.
What's going on here? We got the humans flying. Another just a crazy cool day one creation, right? When you think about it.
Completely, yeah. Having to push these fans, yeah. That.
And one thing I'd like to note, if you are an avid creator, we definitely recommend heading to discord.gg/enhance, or you can also find the Discord link in the main menu, right? And that should bring you bring up the Discord for you. But if you're an avid creator and want feedback on your stages, we love to give feedback, and I'm sure other creators will hop in and chime in if there's anything you missed or any cheeses that are available, right? Like this maze thing, like we could have brought up, you know, if you don't want that cheese, you could always do a pickup or recoverable command or something like that, right?
Yeah. Or you make the wall 1 more block higher with the standard jump. You won't be able to get over it.
That's right.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's cool, yeah.
Actually, do you want to jump? Can you just
good question.
Can you just use the fan to
I don't
lift
think we
yourself
do wanna
onto that
jump.
block?
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, there you go. get a few more.
I like that
way.
low fan power jump, lower than usual. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering, since those were 2 connected fans next to 2 connected fans, if you weren't supposed to like make a square, a 2x2 square.
Oh, you know what? That probably would get less humans falling off. Just do that for the sake of perfection here. Oh, uh-oh. I just heard that golden noise, and I'm not there to turn him back.
Uh-oh. No. Where was that Goldie hanging out?
On the top in
Was
a
it up there?
dangerous area, right next to the tree. I just let him up the wall, and I didn't even look what was up there.
You can see it falling right there.
This could be a good time to show off retry keep commands.
That's true too.
All our commands are in place, even our cheesy jumps. So we can fast forward and get back to where we were here.
Yeah, now retry keep commands is a pretty important feature in user stages and also the story mode.
Yeah.
But it is unlocked through collecting Goldie in the story mode. So I think you have to collect something like 9 Goldie before retry keep commands unlocks.
Yeah, and one thing about user stages, there's even puzzle-solving mechanics where you have to kind of time travel and use those use retry keep commands, which is super cool.
That's true.
All right, let's cut this feed.
Where are you going to put them? They're going to start walking off. You're going to have RNG there pretty quick.
Yeah, I just didn't want them to push the fans into the wall, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Thinking ahead a little bit, but not that far ahead.
Right.
All right. So, oh, those are separated.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I didn't realize those were going to be separated. All right.
So we can kind of create a. So now we have our 2-fan.
Perfect.
Jump here. Yeah.
Yeah. Now you won't lose any humans.
All right. Let's attach here.
Nice. And you were just kind of using the dive command.
Yes.
There. Dive, a great way to traverse in humanity. You sort of do you press the jump button while you're in the air, and you become one with the people, and you can travel amongst them, as sort of soul surf amongst them.
We got a little puzzle here.
Hey, Sea-Doo Dog joining us. Welcome on in. Is this like Fall Guys? No, not exactly. This is a puzzle game. You are a Shiba Inu, and you are leading a horde of humans that are not being controlled by any players to the goal in each stage. And the people just march mindlessly forward. You have to place these commands on the ground to command them to turn, jump, float, swim, hit, all sorts of things. Oh my gosh.
That scared me.
You almost lost that Goldie.
With that being said, maybe people have created Fall Guys inspired stages, but no.
That is possible. That is possible, but it is not gameplay wise like Fall Guys, which is a great game. I do enjoy the Fall Guys.
I've only played it a few times actually. Also, what is with this bottom platform? Okay.
Yeah, and I'm also wondering where are we pushing this block? Because actually, I think you're gonna have to push it off.
Looks like we'll have to push it off regardless.
Yeah.
We'll see if it comes back to bite me, but
no, I think this is
okay. I think we can go any direction. I hope.
intended. Yeah. Good use of conveyor belts too. I like the conveyor belts in this game. It's a fun mechanic.
We'll use this lead human to VR Explorer here.
Yeah, and Sea-Dude, it's available for Steam, PlayStation, MetaQuest, and newly just released on Xbox. So Xbox Game Pass, we're available day one on that. And if you have Xbox Game Pass for PC, we're also available there as well.
Oh, this is actually...
And
oh no.
if you happen to have, oh my gosh, you lost the Goldie. If you happen to have a PlayStation console and you have PS Plus, we're part of the PS Plus game catalog. So if you have extra or premium level PS Plus, you can get Humanity for free as well.
Looks like there is another Goldie, but I thought that was the end because there was a Goldie goal. But I will not collect 2 Goldies on this current playthrough.
This is a tricky stage.
Yeah, there's some cool puzzles in here too, like right here. A bit intimidating with the fans and pushable blocks here.
Yeah, it looks like you'll have to use the pushable blocks here to block these fans.
We do have this jump area.
You do have that. Yeah, you could go kind of either way, I think.
Interesting. I feel like the other direction is necessary to get the double Goldie solve, right? So
Yeah.
I love when creators do this, and this is awesome to see from a day one creator, is there's optional solves, right? You don't need to get both Goldie, but if you're a completionist, you're going to want to get both Goldie, right? If that's the kind of person you are. But you can create optional Goldies like you see in story mode that add difficulty, optional difficulty to a stage, right?
That's right. Yeah, the yellow goal you see over there with the G in the middle is a Goldie goal, so you need to get a Goldie in that goal to finish the stage.
Oh, this is a very unique looking fan block puzzle.
I don't think you're going to get past that.
I just
You're
want
going to have to go the other direction
yeah.
to push.
That is a powerful fan.
That is fun.
So eventually, I think we're going to want to go this direction.
I think so. Yeah, after pushing those pushable blocks to block the. Well, actually, you may not go that direction. You may just fall from the pushable block down one.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, do we think these are connected? Do we think these two are?
I don't think
connected?
so. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I don't think so. To actually climb
I don't
that
think so
wall,
either.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is I want to push this one first. So I could actually, maybe not. Oh, be careful here. This is what I had in mind.
Oh, really?
Maybe a bit
okay.
different than what you had in mind.
I didn't know if you would have to push a block down in this second slot, since you want to move to the left anyway.
Look at these fan jumps.
That's nice. Yeah, I like that too. Now you're gonna have to get back over.
I think we
How are you
can
gonna
just
do that?
reverse course. We'll see here. I do need this Goldie. Oh,
You do need the Goldie.
oh,
Yes.
you turned around.
But
That's
how are
actually
you
kinda
gonna?
convenient.
How are you gonna do this?
I think. Oh my god, the chaos here. Uh-oh. Come on, Goldie, go the right way. All right.
Okay.
I love this mass
There's
of chaos.
Too much chaos going on.
I may stress some of you out, but I am trying to embrace it. I love it. Imagine walking 2 ways on this in the sky. It'd be a little scary.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
first off, I think we can just. Oh, I don't know if we can.
I don't think you can. Oh, you can't. You can make that jump. Yeah.
Oh, I can.
I'm pretty
A
sure.
little scared, but the Goldie will make the jump.
Goldie will make the jump. Yes.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, they'll make it.
It seems a bit high, but I guess not high enough. On the edge there. All right, so let's get that Goldie
Yeah.
first.
I don't think this was intended, though. I think the creator probably intended you to do that other puzzle
Right.
as well.
You definitely have to do that other puzzle to get the double Goldie solve.
The double Goldie, yeah.
Awesome stage. Love it.
Yeah. That's really fun.
Yeah. Some cool puzzles. in
And
there, too.
another day one creator. making something like this. It's just awesome to see.
Yes. Very
I don't know if you remember this, Austin, but when the game first launched originally a year ago for Steam and PlayStation, we were excited because here we had been playing story mode stages for years.
Yeah.
Some of us. And then Stage Creator was kind of handed over to the users once we were out. And then I know you and I both like so excited to see like what people could come up with using these tools, and it was like a whole new game.
Yeah, because we were kind of if you played Humanity, like you said, for 2 years, you naturally will become a fan and enjoy it. But yeah, it's like a new game for us because it's a whole slew of new stages and new ideas, right? So you pretty much every week you play these community-made stages, you're going to come across something you've never seen and a new way to think about the game, right? Even that last puzzle on from a day one creator, mind you, that last fan block puzzle, I never quite seen something like that, right? So there's always something fresh, and that's why I'm super excited for all these new creators that can hopefully stump me on some puzzles, right? So
yeah. Even before the Xbox version came out, we were seeing new things like every single week. It's like, oh, we'd never seen that kind of puzzle before. Like, that's a pretty common occurrence, which is just, I'm excited for people coming to the game for the first time on Xbox because they have such a large library of user stages to try. And then also they have to look forward to so many creators coming in and trying new things with the tools.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm curious to see like how the Xbox player base does interact with user stages and whatnot. And like we mentioned earlier, there are achievements tied to user stages or community stages. I guess they're not necessarily labeled as user stages anymore in game, but yeah. So we may see more creators and new players than usual, which is super exciting. All right.
See if I can bring up what the stage creator and user stage achievements are. So yeah, you play and complete a user-made stage is 5 gamer score.
Okay.
If you reach player level 10 in user stages, that's 10 points. Player level 20 in user stages, 30 points, which is great. Like I'm really hoping like our whole idea by adding these achievements to user stages is to encourage people to play some of these amazing stages.
And I think it's already working.
So it's already working, which is fantastic. But then we have achievements for playing a certain number of normal or hard or expert difficulty stages and user stages, which is also going to be great because some of the puzzles that we're talking about right now are this stage that we're even doing right here. Like more people will hopefully play this and solve this puzzle.
Is this also a day one creator? This is awesome. Using the lasers and switches and all the jazz.
Exactly, all the jazz. Exactly. And the machines, the lasers, that stuff's not introduced until very late in the story. That's sequence 7, right?
The fact that it clicked.
So
it's pretty cool.
They're already making a stage with lasers. It's fantastic. I love it.
I already have a mild conspiracy theory that I feel like there's a lot of Minecraft players on the Xbox platform, and there is
could be true.
A very blocky nature with Stage Creator, right? That might lend itself to some of our Xbox-centric Minecraft players, right?
That's true. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right.
Cut down the middle.
Cut down the middle. I think this stage is another one where the stage itself is not, it's not like a crazy hard puzzle, but they're using the tools, they're using that laser, they're using the climbable walls, they've got Goldie in here. They are like thinking like a level designer, right?
Yes.
In Humanity. They're using the tools in really interesting ways, so that's why I put this on our list for the stream.
Just want to show what the laser does for those that don't know, and I enjoy the ragdoll physics.
Yeah. It destroys them. But yeah, having this little pyramid, again, like it plays into the humanity aesthetic really well. It looks great.
Yeah. The I like to call it the Monument Valley angle for anyone that played that game. It's like this corner angle.
Yes. And a beautifully laid out stage too, with the human gate and the goal on opposite ends, and it just, this creator is obviously thinking with a sort of design mentality. This isn't sort of stage that you could see in the prologue, you know, of humanity, just kind of getting people used to the pathing techniques.
Hesh asking, are the custom maps cross-platform, or will I only see Xbox creators? They are cross-platform, so you'll see Meta, Steam, and PlayStation creators if you're an Xbox player.
Right. Yeah, any platform can play any platform's stages. And within user stages, each stage itself has like a, is it a 10-digit code that you can input in the search box on any other platform to find it directly, or of course you can search by keyword. That works as well.
Yeah, I guess you could also share your creator code if you'd like, but I think that's a little less common, but yeah.
Definitely less common, but yes, you can do that too. Now, I think this creator, this is a really cool stage. I like the idea of the water blocks being used as a kind of path here. We sort of see this in Stage Creator, where sometimes creators will give you more commands than you actually need to finish a stage. And I sort of wonder what the intent here is with the float command and even the high jump. I don't think you need either one of those to finish this stage.
Doesn't seem that way. We tend to see that from especially our day one creators we're having, just because they're experimenting, trying to figure out, you know, how everything ties together, right?
Yeah, totally. And nothing wrong with that. Of course, you can do that, and experimenting like that is great for sure.
It's okay to add that flexibility as well for our players.
Absolutely, yeah. But I sort of wonder what they were intending for the high jump and the float. If you could use those to make a different path in this stage, I'm not sure.
Yeah, especially float. I guess we could add a float here, but they are not going to land.
It's a pretty compact stage too, but they did have Goldie, which I think a lot of day one creators, myself included, like forget to add Goldie all the time. Like I always forget to put in a Goldie.
I either forget or I add 10 Goldies because I want everyone to enjoy Goldie collecting.
That's true too. Yeah.
All right, on to the next one. Stairway. Nice curation, by the way, CJ, for our stream here. A ton of awesome day one creators, which is cool to see.
Yeah, I was amazed playing through New Arrivals, and of course, since there's an achievement for uploading a stage, you have plenty of people who are just uploading a very bare minimum stage,
right.
Which is fine too. We just wanted to get people into the creator, but to see like some of this creativity already manifesting is just
yeah, we love it.
Awesome. Yeah,
and I'm sure our avid creators love it, and hopefully it's inspiring. Like, oh, I want to make some new stages, get people to play my levels, right? With all these new players partaking.
Yep. Some fresh blood.
It's a good way, especially if you're a creator trying to up your creator level, right? There's a possibility that your stage can get featured in one of our curated playlists and get more plays than usual. So now's the time to level up.
That is very, very true. Yes. Yeah, there are no achievements tied to creator level. I think we wanted to more encourage people to play user stages. That's why there are those achievements. Let's see, we have a question from Hesh. Is the game available for PC Game Pass players? I suggested it to my brother and he's on PC. Yes, it is available on Game Pass PC as well. Yeah, and Game Pass PC, actually, if you have a VR headset and you have that hooked up to your PC, if you have a Quest, you can play the game in VR as well, on PC only, not on Xbox. playing in VR is it's a different experience. I would recommend it if you have the means to play in VR. It's pretty awesome.
And like I mentioned earlier, especially when I play single player, I'm pretty zen. I like to just sit back and like look at this shot right now. There's the chaos, and just look at the game. When you do that in VR, there's something special about that as well.
That's
true.
That's true.
Also, bonus to VR is you kind of get a wider field of view, right? So you can maybe see more of the stage happening at one time, which can also be helpful for puzzle solving.
I'll give you a secret on this stage. So you know that group that's descending the staircase over on the other side? You can actually have them high jump over and destroy that other's door for you.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you have to do that, but that's what I did when I solved this. I was like, ooh, this is fun. Yeah.
It'd be fun to try to cheese the other direction, but that looks near impossible. It's probably not. With a little ingenuity, I can maybe figure it out, but...
and you can, arm. Of course, you have to arm the humans first. Yes.
Just make that
For a
jump.
sneak attack. Yeah, sneak attack. I think you have to do high jump to go over two blocks.
Yeah, I guess I could do that. I just want to make sure I get my Goldie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to.
Is this the last Goldie, or is there another Goldie?
Oh, there is another one. Thank you.
There's
I would
a
have
Goldie,
totally forgot it. In that case, let's hang out there for a moment.
Create a little holding pattern.
Yes. We'll sign our special agents.
Perfect.
Okay. I think that should be good. I can send the mass here. That extra
Yeah,
firepower.
and another tip for people, coming into Humanity for the first time on Xbox, the Goldie's going to walk into this goal, and this stage is going to complete before the second Goldie has walked in. And you can actually just wait at this stage completed screen for that second Goldie who is walking to walk into the goal. So if you have, as long as you have everything set up, which Austin did, you can just wait until, and you can press the fast forward button, which is another Goldie unlockable, or pause, for the Goldie to walk into the goal.
Yeah. Another is a good moment to, especially if it's a hard puzzle, you can bask in your victory for a moment while that Goldie walks in and feel good about yourself.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah.
All right. Oh, here's a Sprout. From, I don't know if Sean is still in here. Let's go, Seth. One of our, still in my mind, like a new creator, but they've already put out some amazing stages. So let's check it out here.
Yeah. I see the coupon lines.
Oh, wait. Are we even going to be locked in the box here after we hit the
Are you
start
in the
switch?
box? Oh.
Interesting.
You're going to be locked in the box after you hit the button.
Okay. Sprout. Oh, free look not helping me out too much here. Let's see. That's one way to be spoiler free, is just have too much going on that it's hard to look at.
That's a spaghetti, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, in this free look camera, you can see what buttons or different functions will do, and if you have too many blocks appearing or disappearing because of that,
Yeah.
then
It looks like we're going to have
it'll
a
be
cool
impossible.
animation of some kind.
It does look.
Yeah.
It really looks that way. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like we have a traditional start switch turn puzzle. And yeah, the start switch, I'll just show off what it does for those that haven't gotten that part in story mode, which is sequence 3. It's very traditional in the sense where you hit start and all your, I guess, we can no longer place commands after you hit the start switch, right? So you have to pre-place everything and kind of, you can't think on the fly, or on the fly, excuse me. You have to, it's no longer real time. So yeah, it just has to go at that predetermined route.
Yeah. I guess it's no surprise that I didn't see any new creators using the start switch.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
I didn't see.
We saw lasers, but no start switch.
Definitely saw lasers. Definitely saw machines and turrets in my playthrough of a bunch of new arrivals stages this morning, but didn't see Start Switch stages. Start Switch, a very, very popular puzzle type for our creator community.
Yeah.
And it's one of my absolute favorite types of puzzles in the game.
I'd say some of our trickiest stages, at least in the puzzle aspect of the game, less so than the action platforming aspect, but some of the trickiest puzzles from our community are Start Switch puzzles. You can get really difficult with them.
Yeah.
All right,
Hesh coming in with a question. I have a weird question for you guys. During development, did you ever intentionally try to see how many humans you could fit on the screen until it was like 5 frames per second? And if so, how many? I think our dev team actually did do that. And the game, as it is out on various platforms, doesn't get to that point where it gets to 5 frames a second. Like, that was part of the development story of humanity, was how many humans can we put on screen?
Right.
Moving individually. Or the creator of the game, Yugo Nakamura.
Yeah, I think that's a funny question, because that's like part of the inspiration for the game, right? How many humans can you have on the screen?
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen the video of the Comic-Con or Comic-Cat line in Tokyo. A few years ago, like, that clip I think went viral of like people moving in big trains of big lines of humans, and that, you know, was part of the inspiration for the game as well. And this idea of people moving as a flock.
Oh, we have this pushable block, okay. Where do we want to push this? There's a block switch in the center.
This is another thing that I really like. Goals on top of pushable blocks.
Yeah. Okay,
one of my favorite things.
Yeah. I was so enamored with the Goldie that I didn't actually do the block puzzle here, so I might have to redo this. But okay. Maybe we can make this work though. So.
And in terms of how many humans are on screen, I forget what the number is, but with the follow command, you can be in control of up to 1,000 humans behind the dog. I think there are more than that in some of the stages that just do directionals.
Also, a pro tip: so these conveyor belts will remove our turn commands, right? I'm assuming they're enabled once we hit the start switch. It seems like part of the puzzle here. Yeah. So that turn command disappears. So that kind of limits where we can place our turn commands to start. Seems like we want to go this direction first, even as
like
taunting as that
Goldie
Goldie is. Yeah.
Goldie on the slant there. Text, I'm saying, I feel like I heard Knighting or Torque Stop say the maximum is either 5,000 or 10,000 in game. Yeah, I think that's right.
I think it's 5,000.
I think it's 5, yeah. Sean saying, hint, use the conveyor with the block to start.
Conveyor with the block to start. Oh, so I push it there. That would put it here. Okay, because my logic was I'm going to go through here, which would put the block here. However, we can't place a turn command where the block is, so this will not work. Let's use Sean's hint.
Sounds good. I like the construction of this level, though. It looks really
It's pretty
cool.
inviting.
It is.
In terms of like a start switch puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
and
what?
I really want to find out what happens with these coupon lines.
That means that our humans will follow, which will be nice. So if we do this... Oh, wait. Grab the Goldie, I guess.
Texum saying, I think you have to push the block almost 360 degrees counterclockwise.
Right, okay. Which I believe Texum was saying, kind of around the conveyors, right? Or at least from here to the right, come full circle around. Because if we get the block where this command is, we can possibly push it inward. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, this is tricky. I like it though. Okay. So we push it there. When we get to this block, it means our goal block is going to be here. I guess we could even push it in a little more. We could do this.
Sean saying, use the outer edges the whole way.
The whole way. So one thing I like to do on the start switch puzzles, let's just see what's happening, right? Make sure our logic is sound.
Yeah, that's
a little
good.
bit of trial and error.
A very good tip, yeah.
Before you get to the end and it's like, oh, that is not correct. And yeah, we're avoiding the inner line of conveyor belts, as I think that kind of introduces a little bit of a headache. All right.
That's true. Yeah.
So it looks like we are clean so far.
Nice.
And that just shows, like, for those watching, where exactly our head is at. I think I can just push this for a while.
Yeah.
I do want to get these goldies somehow. Let's see if we can figure that out. I think this works. Alright, goldies collected. So yeah, we do. I'm thinking we want to push it in here.
Yeah, that's the final resting place before we push it down, you think?
I think so. So we can push it and then turn. Let's grab that goldie.
Yeah, exactly. There's that goldie there.
I think this is good.
I think that's looking good to me.
Oh, and this glass is going to disappear, right?
Yes.
Let's see what happens. I just want to make sure. It's going to fall like straight in.
There's water down there.
Oh, it's only the center one that disappears, I think. Okay.
So this is going to be interesting.
Okay. And I am in
So you're
doggy
trapped
prison.
you're trapped in the box.
In my glass crate.
This is a good one. Interesting stage.
How'd I do on time? Are we at the 10-minute timer?
I think we are at the 10-minute timer, but this is a pretty thought-provoking stage. And I feel like we played a lot of those day one creator stages that were a lot easier than what you can do, like Let's Go Seth did here. But it's to me, it's just a preview of the kinds of things that you can do, right? Let's Go Seth, one of our newer creators to the community, and you know, he was where a lot of Xbox players are going to be booting the game up this weekend, not too long ago.
This is a cool puzzle.
This is a great puzzle.
which is nice to see from Let's Go Seth, I guess, who traditionally kind of works on these sprawling journey stages, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen quite a puzzle stage like this from them yet.
Although we did the story mode remix stage that was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Smaller.
Revision.
Split revision. Yep. A great story mode remix stage for sure. Pushing that goal block.
Yeah. We're
Trying to branch
maximizing
out.
our space on this stage here.
Let's Go Seth says trying to branch out.
It's
Just
awesome
a
to
matter
see.
of what makes you happy in designing stages is all good. And branching out is good too. Like you can, I think, really flex your design skills.
I'm interested to see how, well, to tease at our next stage jam, I'm interested to see how Let's Go Seth and our other creators approach it.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's great.
Nice. Let's add the spring tag to this while
Wow.
we're at it. Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. That's great.
Very nice.
Love it.
Coming in from all angles here. How much we need to... That's
Very
a
nice.
very... need a strong feed into that goal.
You do, yeah. You need all of those
That's
doors.
crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody have a goal set that high for the feed.
Yeah, not in user stages. I've done that occasionally when I have to take a screenshot or a video of something and I don't want the goal to complete. I have put that in
right.
Stage Creator and just set it super high so it doesn't complete.
There's our Sheba chilling up here. Very cool.
Very cool, yeah.
Yeah, thank you
That's
for
a great
sharing.
stage.
And that goes for anyone that is looking to get into stage creation. Feel free to stop by our streams and share your stage. We'll definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, before we go to Overpass, which is another Let's Go Seth stage that I think they said might take us longer than the 10-minute timer. We can take a look at it. It looks great. Like I'm very excited to play this stage. I think we did have some more Xbox stages after this one.
Okay, yeah, we'll check that out. I just want to.
Wow, this
I
looks
like the
cool.
road lines. Awesome.
Yeah, and again, that's just kind of hinting at some of the things you can do design-wise in
First stage.
in Humanity. First stage, yeah. This one's an interesting one. That again, for somebody's first stage, I'm like impressed
Kind of a
by.
flex.
I'm impressed by the use of the mechanics in this stage. Or it'd be called just first stage.
Fortunately, not all of them make that jump. The few, the proud.
No.
Make the jump.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so we have a little block puzzle here. And one thing I do want to add, we just went through that brain buster of a puzzle, right? And I can maybe speak for CJ on this as well. We like to have chill out puzzle stages in between our brain buster stages, right? So not everything needs to be a crazy puzzle for us to enjoy it.
Exactly. I thought this was really interesting here, using the fan block as to break the fall of the humans. So that's a 3-block high platform. If they just fell off that, they would die. But using that fan there to kind of soften the descent, they don't.
And it has that exponential curve to it.
Yeah. Really cool
geometry.
use for our first-time creator. And then this, like, when this motorized block shows up, initially this motorized block was not in this position. I didn't even see it. I was like, how am I supposed to cross this chasm and get up this hill that does not have a climbable wall on it? And then I realized what was going on.
Oh, interesting. Looks like I just missed the the plane here, but
You did, and actually, you might want to have that circle going the other direction to make the jump. Yeah, I guess you can have it either way.
oh, I guess it might lend itself to a nice landing in the end.
A nicer landing, yeah. But yeah, using a motorized block in this way to kind of catch humans that now are going to go in this circular pattern, and then you'll keep them there in a holding pattern until you get to that far platform and have them jump off of it. This platform doesn't go all the way to that far platform. So you have to kind of time when you switch out that command to the left to the long jump.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting.
That's a good point. So even more so, I see.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, and then also on here, you're going to want humans to go the other direction.
Yeah,
as
okay.
well. And
Let's do it.
like that, and you'll have to use the dive command to get in there.
I don't know if we have quite enough.
Not enough here, I don't think, but you're very close.
Yeah, so I'll have to give it another rotation. This is a
Yeah.
very cool concept for your first stage.
Exactly. First stage, you're doing this. So excited to have this amount of new people like trying new things for their very first stage.
Yeah, I see that as a flex in my mind. It's awesome.
Yeah. And to be using numbered goals as well.
Yep.
Like these are definitely more advanced creator techniques that this person is using
Yeah, you know what?
already.
I'd like to think that they just like open up the palette. They're like, how can I use this thing, right?
Yeah.
It looks like they've utilized a lot of it aside from like weapons and machines.
Yeah, exactly. And to just call it first stage, right? Like that.
Using Thrive and the default background. But yeah,
Yep.
very cool.
Yeah. It's not even the first weekend of release on Xbox that we're seeing this.
Yeah, I am
So
enjoying
good.
our time here because I just saw we are flying through this stream. As
But we really are.
Yeah, check out these new creators. Time flies when you are having fun here.
I think this is the last one that I had curated out of new arrivals.
Run.
It's called Run. Yes. And
Interesting
this
looking.
again, extremely interesting that this is coming out from a new creator. This concept reminds me somewhat of Winner Takes All, which is a stage in the story mode. After you meet the others, there's a stage that's kind of a race between the humans and the others to see who can get to the end first. And this stage reminds me of that quite a bit. And this user did give you a lot of commands here. You do have high jump, which you probably could have used to jump into that water block in the center
Oh, good call.
there. But they also have a pushable block puzzle thing going on here towards the end. And in fact, I think the goal is currently covered by a pushable block. Goldie goal. There's 2 Goldie goals
Oh, I see.
in this stage, and there's 2 Goldie in this stage.
Can we even walk into this one? I'm gonna try.
Well, I think it's going to be real hard to do that without turning into a silver Goldie.
Let's see.
Turning silver. You're going to turn
Oh,
silver.
you're right. Maybe this one we can
This one you can push, yeah. You can push
barely.
yourself into.
Okay. Yeah, this is a really cool concept. So you kind of want to refine what we have going on here, and yeah, I like the idea of utilizing this center jump.
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah, and this also uses branch, and I think you can. I think you might have to use it. I don't know. I don't think you have to use all of these commands, but it's an interesting kind of setup here.
Yeah, I like it.
And then if you want to get really in the weeds, like some pro humanity tactics. You know, using jump is faster than having the humans just walk at normal speed. So the fact that this user like gives you all 3 jump command types, you can really kind of fly through this stage if you want to.
So do we have to get rid of the ramp? Which I think we can do
Captain,
right here.
Welcome on in. Saying whoa. Welcome on in. Are you playing humanity? Do you know what humanity is? We are playing humanity right now.
Oh. Okay.
There's Goldie there. Yep. And you actually can do a bit of a tug of war. You can push a pushable block all the way. I think you can push a pushable block.
That's a bit tricky because of that goal there. Oh, you know what? I think I see what I have to do though. Did I?
Captain saying, yeah, I'm the one that reported the character model glitch. Yes, thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. We're going to pass that along to the dev team.
I lost my goalie somehow.
Did you lose both Goldie?
Just one.
Just one.
There's a lot cooking here, but I think I
One
see how
already.
to approach this.
Oh yeah, one walked in. Oh.
Oh, I like how he stole it there. But we still have the other. You know, I might just clear commands. We still have the other Goldie goal that we need to get to. Yeah, let's actually do that.
Clear commands. Ash saying, I'm trying to get these Goldie on airflow while I watch. I haven't given up yet. Airflow is a tricky stage. Yeah, definitely. Oops. There are multiple ways to solve that stage. I think I didn't really like master that stage until fairly recently, actually. I think did you show me the trick in?
There is a it's kind of a
There's
weird trick there.
cheese.
Yeah. I feel like most people don't see it.
I
saw
didn't
it really
see
late. Like after I probably saw this stage like 5 million times. Like, oh, that's there.
Yeah.
And when you see it, it's gonna change your life if you're a humanity player.
Yeah. I was watching a stream yesterday, someone playing the game who did that cheese by accident. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're playing humanity for the first time, you just stumbled on this. And that's one of the things about this game that, you know, having worked on it for a couple of years is, and I ran playtests for this game as well while we were developing, and watching people solve puzzles, you see a different solution almost every time sometimes. Like, some of the stages in development before many of them got changed, you would see multiple solves, and it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. What I think of our one of our coworkers, Mark McDonald, was working on a stage like pretty early on, and we kept finding ways to cheese it, and then it became this super expert stage because there were so many renditions to it, right?
Yeah, he had a certain solve in mind. We were solving it without that by cheesing it, and yeah, that stage evolved a lot. Oh!
I'm trying to how do I put this? I want to get rid of the other goal, right?
You can, yeah, by like pushing a block into it.
Oh, I was going to use the guns here.
Oh, no, you don't have to. You can push a pushable block.
I see. Okay.
Onto the other's goal.
Either way, I like this thing I have going on here.
Chaos there at the end.
Goes to show we think differently here. Look at those. Okay. Anyways, where are we? So, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, you can push that line of pushable blocks.
I see.
You're gonna have to kind of work them to the other end. Yeah. But then you have to have a line pushing it from the other side because the goal's there. Yeah, okay, got it.
This is chaotic. I love it.
Is this going to destroy the... Oh, it might not. No. They pushed it off to the side.
Okay. Final take. I think I see the easiest way to do this.
Yeah. Isn't this a great puzzle though from a first-time
I do like
creator?
this.
And again, like less than 24 hours, the game has been available, and we're seeing a stage like this come together. Captain asking, is there a rewind button or no? No, there is no rewind button. However, you can make use of retry keep commands. So after you have collected, I believe it's 9 Goldie, retry keep commands becomes an option, and then you can retry, but you keep all the commands that you already placed down. So that's sort of acting as your need to try again, but only change some of the things I did later on in the stage. So there's no rewind button, but there is a way to keep commands down and make smaller adjustments.
Okay. Just wanted to make the most of my weaponized humans here. It seems to be working.
Actually, you might be able to walk it. Well,
you know what? I'm gonna try what we were doing again.
You might be able to do it. Oh, I thought you were gonna walk right into the goal with that.
We are shooting the other goal now, so it's like my.
You can walk right into that goal.
Oh, you think so? Yeah.
I think so. I think if you remove the 2 jumps in the middle, you're walking right in.
Let's do that because my goalie is getting awfully close to jumping off.
There you go. Yeah, you had enough humans to overtake the others that were in there. Okay, now this is going to be an easy solve. Yeah, you just push that over and you'll be done. But you have to make sure that the Goldie is at the front.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think there's more than one way to solve this, which is cool.
Yep. I agree. That's also one of the best parts of humanity is that, yeah, you can come up with a different solve than the intention.
Or like destroyer ship, or whatever this is.
It does kind of look like that, right?
Yeah.
Very cool stage from a new creator.
It's like the Helldivers ship.
It does.
All right. I think we are at time, CJ. Anything else we want to show off real quick before we sign off here? I think we covered up quite a bit.
Yeah, I think we covered quite a bit. So yeah, if you go into user stages, which is play stages on the title screen, you will be brought to the stages we love, or like the featured tab here. This currently stages we love, which is hand curated levels that we really like here at Enhance. Our moderation team puts this together, and it's an awesome list. And you can, I think there's usually about 40 stages in here at any one time. So you can kind of go back and really look at the breadth of humanity concepts. And then the library tab has more curated playlists, again, of stages we think are really cool. Weekend picks is, just as it says, a group of 6 stages that are that rotate out. This is the weekend list, but we also rotate those out every day. So it's a different 6 every day. As long as it's not the weekend. X marks the spot, of course, is our Xbox inspired playlist with Xbox or box or X themed stages. And there are quite a lot of really interesting ones in there, all the way up, from easier stages, normal, hard, and expert.
Yeah.
And we had the story mode remix playlist, which is another great place to kind of get your feet wet with user made stages, because these are stages from the story mode that are re-envisioned, redone in some way from some of our best creators. Really, like, a lot of really good stuff in there. And as you go scroll down the list, the 2023 Goldie Award nominees, this is a list we resurrected for the Xbox launch that'll show you 100 stages that were uploaded in 2023 after the game launched on PlayStation and Steam. And there's a lot of really good stuff here. And there's 100 stages. These are all sorted by difficulty. And if you want to think about this, that it's like a separate campaign to the story mode, you can almost think about it that way, right?
Right.
A lot of really, really cool concepts in there.
I'd say that with most of our playlist, if not all, they kind of start from easy and they become more difficult as you play from left to right here, right? So if you're looking for tricky stages, maybe scroll a bit to the right. But if you're looking to chill out, if you're new to the game, just want some easy stages to get that sweet XP or your achievement, right? Yeah, you can just head to the left side of these playlists. And of course, we have new arrivals, which is moving quickly. So if you want to be the first to play a stage or spot something cool and share it to our Discord, we welcome that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And of course, if you want to create stages and share them, it is pretty satisfying to have people play your stage, and you get the XP for your creator level and unlock additional avatar powers and borders for your character, right? So, which, by the way, I've been stuck on this avatar. I've grown attached to my spheres with this pinkish background, and I haven't changed it, but maybe we'll mix it up soon.
There you go.
I do have some new avatars. I don't have the dog yet. Player level 45. We should be pretty close, but all right.
Yeah, but yeah, join the Discord, discord.gg/enhance. Follow us on Twitter, or X, I guess, x.com/humanitygame. And we're on Instagram as well. Are we streaming to Instagram today?
We are, yes. Or I think Instagram thought we were a bot. They tend to do that, but we usually do stream to Instagram.
We usually do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we stream every week, usually on Wednesdays. This week we did a special Friday stream for the Xbox launch. Next week we're going to be streaming on Tuesday, and then we're taking a week off. And so, but keep in touch with us on Discord or X, social media, to find out when we're going to be streaming. And we also archive these on our YouTube channel, so you can catch them afterwards as well.
Yeah, I'm going to plug our Discord and Twitch, or if you're watching the YouTube VOD. And when you join, you can select the stage creator role, and there's a humanity role, community events role, and depending on what you want to be involved in within the Discord, you'll receive pings for various things, right? So for our stage creators, for example, when our next stage jam goes live, we will tag our stage creators there and try to make sure
Tuesday.
Yes, on Tuesday for our Tuesday stream. And I'll probably try to put together at least one stage for that to show off. And maybe we can show off some of the older stages that play into that stage jam, because it's going to be brand spanking new, right? So,
that's right.
Yeah, really looking forward to that one. But yes, awesome stream.
Too.
And thanks for joining me, CJ, and everyone in chat. Definitely join the Discord, hang out with us there, share some levels, and follow us on socials. And looking forward to more streams and getting that big influx of Xbox players into our community aspects of the game, right?
Absolutely. Welcome, Xbox players. And we really, really hope you enjoy the game and create some levels or just play some user stages. That's really what we're excited about.
Cool.
We hope you are too.
So I believe I am going to end the stream everywhere but Twitch. On Twitch, we're going to raid somebody on the community category. And stick around if you guys want to hang out and share the love to whoever is streaming this game. But YouTube, Instagram, X, it was a pleasure. And we'll see you next time.
Yes, indeed.